Again, number 8. This matter is like a rich man who took a man from the market.
I ask of everyone to wake up. It doesn't matter that we've studied one thing and now we're studying something completely different and seemingly it's unrelated. We need to be used to the fact that we make a switch and we move on to something else. Nothing will happen. You think about this, suddenly, and then a second later, think about that, and then about that. We need to be used to all these changes. So please, Dudi.
This matter is like a rich man who took a man from the market and fed him and gave him gold and silver and every desirable thing each day. Each day he showered him with more gifts than the day before. Finally, the rich man asked, "Tell me, have all your wishes been fulfilled?" And he replied, "Not all of my wishes have been fulfilled, for how good and how pleasant it would be if all those possessions and precious things came to me through my own work, as they have come to you, and I would not be receiving the charity of your hand." Then the rich man told him, "In this case, there has never been born a person who could fulfill your wishes. It is a natural thing, since on one hand he experiences greater and greater pleasure, the more he showers presents upon him. But on the other hand, it is hard for him to tolerate the shame of excessive goodness with which the rich showers him. This is because there is a natural law that a receiver feels shame and impatience upon receiving gifts from a giver out of compassion and pity. For here extends a second law, that never will anyone be able to satisfy the needs of his friends to the fullest, because ultimately he will not be able to give him the nature and form of self-possession, as only with it is the desired perfection attained.
לא שומעים רב.
השאלה היא כך. So the question is as follows. How do we be rewarded with the status of the Creator? How is that possible? That I will be like him. A rich man who takes his poor friend and gives him everything, so he can give him and give him and give him everything, except for one thing, that this poor man, even though he receives everything from the rich man, it is not his. And even if the rich man will give him everything, all of his property, and he himself will remain poor, it is still meaning he didn't have anything and now he received. So it doesn't exist in him to start with, which means there is a lack of perfection here. That I didn't have something, I received from someone, and it's not mine. Now it's as if it's mine. Eilat, you want to wave? What's the problem? You want to show me that you hear? What's the problem? Should be ashamed to give an example to the whole world that this is how you treat the study. So there is a problem here. How do we reach the level of the Creator? Not that we receive everything, and not that we become rich like him, understanding like him, feeling like him. How do we reach to be to the state of the Creator, that all of this property, everything we acquire, all of these worlds will be ours as they are his? How can we achieve that? That is the question.